Hello? Hello, hello? Hello! I'm Rain Starlight. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're gonna dive into one of my favorite games from the Game Boy Advance era. It's called Golden Sun. It's an RPG that uses an elemental magic system. Even the warrior classes have some magical capability. We go on a big epic quest in the first game to recover something that is taken from us. And in the second game, we'll get there. Oh, water. I'm a little bit dehydrated today, but that's okay. I've got some tea steeping in my little teapot, and it should be done steeping fairly soon. But, let's switch over and go ahead and get started. Hey, Kumamaru, how are you today? This is an old Game Boy Advance title, so please don't expect just state-of-the-art graphics. Dehydrated rain, isn't that just air? Uh-huh. I need to chew on that one for a little while. Fantastic, now that you're here? Well, good. Welcome to here. I do love this theme song. And in fact, I'm a firm believer that a soundtrack can make or break a game. And I really do love Golden Sun's soundtrack. We're gonna go for a new game. There are a bunch of characters that we will encounter. Isaac is gonna be our player character for the first game. There are a couple of cheat codes that allow us to rename everybody in our eventual party, and then another code that will enable, I guess it's not really a cheat, it's just a thing. But there's one code that will allow us to rename our entire party, and a second code that will allow us to rename some additional characters after that. We're not gonna do that, but it's an interesting tidbit. So our player character is Isaac. There are too many characters for me to voice act, even to attempt to, like I did in Celeste. So we're not going to be doing that either. In one moment, I am pouring a little tea. We've got ginger peach tea today. Agreed, a good soundtrack just brings out the best in a game. 100%. So right away we're awoken by our mother in the midst of some kind of storm or disaster. Yes, we have everything we need. A good lesson for, what, 12, 13-year-old Rain? That sounds about right. The wind from him shutting the door killed our lamp. So our parents are gonna go help evacuate other villagers in this dreadful disaster, which is definitely not a death flag, right? I sure can. I believe Isaac is meant to be about 14 here. And it doesn't matter which way we try to go. Our path gets barred. We have to go this way. I'm sure it's totally safe. What's the worst that could happen? Right? Everything's definitely gonna be fine. Isaac, what do you want? I'm trying to save my things. Our mother just told us that lost possessions can be replaced. Yes, I want you to dump your stuff. Garrett joined our party. Before we go any further, I want to do some menu customization. Oh, we can't go north? Well, that's silly. I want to help the sages of the village stop the boulder too. Hey, he listened to reason, right? Oh no, one boulder. If our synergy runs out, Veil will be destroyed. Synergy being what the magic is called in this game. This guy just drops his focus to look around and warns us. He's not helping at all. We can't go this way either? Well, shit. Thanks, Garrett. Thank you for telling us things that we definitely had not already figured out. Oh no. Are you okay, buddy? Monsters? Well, that's not good. Do I think you'll die? I'm gonna be a decent person this time. No, you're not gonna die. See, you're fucking fine. I feel like the safer thing would have been to hold the boulder back, you know, so it doesn't crush us. To be fair, that is what it's trying to do, or what they're trying to do. Because the boulder has fallen whether we wanted it to or not. And here's where we get introduced to the magic system. What do you mean I have no synergy? Am I too young to learn that stuff? I guess so. Ooh, critical hit. Cute mouse. You know, it's not bad for a monster, is it? Is it this way? Yes. Oh no, my brother!
Hang on, Felix.
So now they're gonna try to save... Oh shit, are they? Okay, well he's alright for now. And apparently we don't have the strength to help him. Well, that sucks. This kid's gonna die. Jenna is her name. I love her. Mouse was super cute. Bat and mushrooms, yeah, they're kind of cute too in their own way. You know, they kind of are. A lot of the monsters in this game are kind of cute. And not in like a monster fucker kind of way. Which I would totally own if that were the case. But it's not, so I won't. So Jenna is gonna go ahead and head down to the plaza, or the plaza, whatever you prefer, and my mother is going to run straight into me. Well, of course we'll help. That's Jenna's brother. We gotta help Jenna. Weird interaction where I'm just close enough to be able to talk to my dad at this range. Let's take the most convoluted path back to town. I get that too. There are some monsters... Yeah, you know. There do be snacks among monster kind. What can we say? And so we come looking for help to save this Felix is actually a year older than we are, but town planning not a thing in the Golden Sun universe? Honestly, no. No, it's not. Of course we came to help. Yep, we're here for Felix. I do think that there's a lot of really cool design elements in the first Golden Sun game, because this is a great way to be like, yo, this pretty rock, this is gonna restore your magic. Thank you, Isaac. Isaac and Garrett both come. She only thanks Isaac. Is there a reason for that? You decide. And here we are. Let's waste precious time having this conversation. I mean, from a story perspective, from a narrative perspective, I get it. Like, we're establishing the world in which we live. She got Isaac on the brain, mayhaps. I think she might, mayhaps, have Isaac on the brain. And they are 14, so that is all I will say about that. I distinctly remember watching this the first time and being horrified. Well, I guess Golden Sun was 2003, so I would have been 14. Yeah. My dad, both of Jenna's parents and her older brother, just immediately taken out by this boulder. Oh, come on, you coward. You're an adult man. I'm 14. It's times like these that we men have to stand together. Is that what we're doing? Like, honey, you're 14.
Only the two of us survived.
How could we have anticipated Soul Sanctum would unleash such fury?
It's a miracle that even the two of us were spared.
That switch. It must have been a trap.
But to think it could conjure a storm this powerful.
Another demonstration of the awesome powers of alchemy.
Regardless, We must not fail the next time we challenge Soul Sanctum.
Next time, we shall certainly... Isaac, wait! That's heavy? Yeah, that's real heavy for right off the bat in a JRPG in 2003.
You were eavesdropping on us just now, weren't you?
Well, no, of course not. I would not drop eaves. That's rude.
Isaac, they look scary. Are you sure you should be talking to them?
You must forget everything you heard.
Don't worry, we'll help you forget.
Those two look cool. They do. And I wish that I could describe why, but to do so is spoilerific. So, you'll just have to wait or play it yourself. You were just talking out in the open like that? You know, they sure were. 2 damage. 1 casting of this spell deals more damage to both of us than we have HP. Now, from the intensity of that, you could probably gather that that was intended to be a scripted loss. Even before we get to this point. But it honestly plays out like a real game over. 2001, not 2003, so I was 12. 3 years later. A slight power difference? Just slight. Only slight. Oh, that's good tea. It is a little bit thin, and I thought it might be, but I left my tea bag in my teapot when I poured it, so by now that's probably strong enough. So let me just... Okay. I know I'd have been replaying that... Oh. 100%. Imagine this game is brand new. There's not the modern internet as we conceive of it, so information on stuff like this is lacking. And you're like, okay, yeah, all I have to do is level up really hard. I don't know if there are actually enough monsters in the opening section of the game to do that. No, Mom, we obviously have not finished mending the roof yet. I mean, I'm almost done. I do love that Jenna is the focus character here.
Yeah!
Still training, Garrett?
Ah!
You sure do put your heart into it, Garrett. Oh, I'm just finishing up. Yeah. Yeah, sure, that's what you're doing. No internet, no easy way of knowing. 100%. And like, we had the internet. It was not nearly as prolific. That y'all caught me by surprise. Sorry. Is my mic volume too loud? No joke, because I will totally turn the gain down. That's not a problem. Actually, I am gonna go ahead and turn it down just a little bit, because I turned it up the other day because I was doing another project and I needed to be a little bit louder. It's good. It's time to go and I was about to leave you behind. Jenna's so sassy. Say, what exactly happened to you two? The accident 3 years ago. Is that why you've been studying synergy? I appreciate your concern, but my family's never coming back, and neither is Isaac's father. I just want to forget that day. I wish everyone would. I'll give y'all a second because I'm not going to try to voice act two different people at the same time. Mic is perfect, don't think it needs any adjustment? Okay. Well, since I have already adjusted it a little bit, if I'm now too quiet, by all means. What, Garrett? I didn't say anything. You were about to say something, weren't you? No. What? Don't be weird, Garrett. Whatever. Maybe a little too soft now? Okay. There. That should be a little better then.
Jenna, are you mad at me?
No. But, I don't want to talk about it.
Come on! Huh?
Isaac's waiting for us.
But Jenna...
I'll leave you behind if you're too slow. Perfect? Excellent. Well then that's just where I'll leave it.
Jenna...
And now we get... who's gonna become our player character, just not even training, just using his synergy as a part of his daily life. Thanks, Mom. Of course I did. I'm awesome. Well, good. I've got stuff to do with my friends. Well, thanks. I mean, I'm 17 and it's only been 3 years. I definitely still think about it. I wish I had synergy powers to... Right? If I only had attack synergy, my life would be different, and not because I would murder people with it. because I definitely would not murder people with my synergy in or out of Minecraft. I'm metagaming when I make this choice a little bit, but I don't think being stronger would have mattered there. Yeah, I would not be anywhere near getting that off my mind, for sure. Evil Reign arc. I'm already evil. I'm just kind to the people who love me, is I guess the edgy way to say that. But no. The only thing I really have to say about that is not all violence is created equal. Although I would hope that I did not have only attack synergy. There's a character that you get in the second game, and I will not spoil between now and then, who has attack synergy and healing synergy. And I do love me some healing synergy. There's a character in this game who has a little bit of attack synergy, mostly healing, and some utility synergy. We will not get there today. Well, I love you, so don't turn me into a newt, yeah? I promise that I will not turn anyone into a newt unless I think they deserve it. Combat medic favorite? Yes, 100%. You're almost 17. So am I 16 right now? I'm pretty sure that the old instruction booklet said that we were all 17. I'm not gonna yell that. Y'all can just imagine. Good morning. Yes, yes, good morning. And I'm also here. Well, we're going to Creighton's. Yeah, we're going to, I'll just have to be on my best behavior. I guess you'll have to be. Yep, we're gonna go fetch this other dude, and we're gonna climb the mountain. No, it's part of our studies. Ah, yes, alchemy. Alchemy is the foundation of all synergy. And you know that Mount Aleph is the greatest source of alchemy. There's a reason they say that. What use it all is, it's fun. We get to learn stuff. Plot twist, Mom, I'm not gonna grow up to be a man at all. Oh, I'm hilarious. Yeah, we're still gonna go. Mom, please don't fall off the roof. Garrett, I just fixed that. Can't help but laugh that they're all for I read your comment a moment too late.
I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way right away.
Spoilers, right? Wait, not there.
Huh? What's wrong with...
Never mind. It's not important. But you'd better get going. This old house will fall apart if you stay much longer. That does sound like something my mother would have said to me and my friends when we were 17. Because in the entire first section, unless Kyle mentioned it offhand, we didn't encounter our mom's name at all. And so there's just a quick... Just watch your step, Garrett. All right. Garrett and Jenna join the party. It's party time. Bye, Mom. Let's see, can I go this way? I don't know. We're gonna let those puppies just play right where they are. So many names to remember. Yeah. You ain't kidding. Oh hey, let's stop over here for just a second. Yep, Garrett's training destroyed half his sister's flower bed. I would be upset too. So we'll go this way, and...
They seem to know little of Soul Sanctum's mysteries. The Elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter, not even Kraden.
Kraden, can we use him?
His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him.
But he's more stubborn than we expected.
And cunning, too. Cunning beyond measure.
If he won't go willingly, then we can always... Hey, buddy. What's going on?
You there. What are you doing? What are we doing?
Were you eavesdropping on our conversation?
I told you 3 years ago I don't drop no eaves.
I guess that I should take you at your word. Why didn't you take me at my word 3 years ago?
You're the ones who are sneaking around.
Shut up, Garrett.
Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me?
So Kraden's engagement was with you? Yeah, we're off to meet him right now.
And this appointment is important enough to drive us away.
course not. That would be rude.
Nevertheless, Creighton sent us away. He awaits you. Go.
You're letting us go? Are you sure, Saturos?
Minardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further.
I can't help but think this wouldn't keep happening if they would... You know? You might think so. That might be your instinct. I'm not gonna be the one to tell them that.
Let's go, Isaac.
Hey, you're the one mouthing off to these people who almost killed us 3 years ago. Now, if I remember right... And perhaps I don't. Okay, never mind. And they're saying each other's names. Yup, more names to remember. Although I do feel like you'd be pretty keen to remember the names of the people who almost killed you 3 years hence. It's like they want to be investigated. Yeah.
They already know too much about Soul Sanctum. Things that even the Elders of Vale don't know. And what were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy, earth, water, fire, and wind? They plan to set them into motion? And the 4 elemental stars are the key? These are things even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know.
You're just a font of exposition, my good sir.
Oh, Isaac.
You look like something's bothering you.
Me? Well... It's those two, isn't it? Saturos and Minardi were their names, right? Are they still out there? They're very persistent.
Did they want something from you, Creighton?
That seems to be the case.
Seems to be?
Mount Aleph and Soul Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange?
That does seem a little weird, that these total strangers have seen the most sacred location in our entire village that nobody, even the elders, are allowed to go. That's a little odd, yeah. Oh, delicious tea.
Yes, you can't enter Mount Aleph without a very good reason.
And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves.
We have to go and tell the High Elders and the villagers. Wait, everyone!
I don't know why I chose that voice for Creighton.
I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me.
Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing you don't just let the tourists into. Yeah, 100%. Then what should we do?
Well, we go confirm it. Do you mean we should go into Soul Sanctum ourselves?
Isn't that impossible?
Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden?
No, of course not. It's forbidden. That doesn't mean it's impossible. It's not illegal if you don't get caught, Jenna.
That's right. We're just going to see if they've been to Mount Aleph. We'll be fine if they don't see us, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there.
This will just be our secret, okay?
Then it's decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Isaac?
I mean, sure, I guess.
There are some dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum, but you can handle it, right, Isaac?
Especially teenagers. Yeah. You're more cautious than Garrett is, Isaac, so you'll be fine.
You don't have to be so blunt. BRB, losers!
Forbidden things are just asking to be done. Exactly.
This is our best bet. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Do. Let's see. Surprise! Ah! No, of course not. We would never do something like that. See you later, loser. And into Sol Sanctum we go. Of course it's my first time here. I've literally never been here thousands of times over the course of my life. Actually, that's true. I have not been here thousands of times. Only a few dozen. Now let's see. No, definitely not. But that does inform me the way we should go. Do. Oh, look. I'll tell you what. This time, we're gonna evoke some synergy. One turn. Oh, I've definitely never been here before. Let's see. Oh, look, a bunch of bats. And all that moving around has already fully restored Jenna's synergy. So we're just gonna kill everyone. Don't hit me. Okay. Well, that's the puzzle we need to solve. Kids. No, we're gonna do it this way. Ta-da! Much better. So let's see. I fully do not remember Nope, that ain't it. Of course not. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? So it's this center path. My dudes, please, control yourselves. We'll heal Garrett in the middle of the fight, so that we don't have to waste the time to heal him afterward. Ooh, a small jewel. So it regens while moving? Yes. There are items that will restore your synergy as well, but it does recover automatically while moving around. I think it recovers moving around in towns too, which is very nice. You hear the sound of a shifting stone. I wonder if that has any bearing on the dead end we encountered earlier. Murder the mushroom. Ooh, I learned Quake. If skipping the end of the fights is annoying, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to not skip through the very end so quickly.
What's wrong, Creighton? Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times and I've always thought it looked strange. I had always imagined Soul Sanctum would look different somehow.
What do you mean?
Soul Sanctum was built to honor the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that.
Skipping through is fine? Alright, sounds good. Unless somebody else protests, then that's just what we'll do.
I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there's a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can find it. I think he's serious. Should we help him, Isaac?
No, we should go home. Yes, we're definitely gonna help him.
But it's too dangerous for us to split up. We should stay together.
You know, splitting the party hadn't even crossed my mind, so I think you're right. Got a meeting in 5 minutes, so you'll have to step away? All right. Well, whenever you have to step away, I appreciate you joining. I'll probably be streaming for a little while longer, so feel free to join us again if you're able. An ooze or a slime? Let's set it on fire. And I don't remember. Okay. Y'all just have at that then. Fine. Now I want to listen to the Never Split the Party song. Hoping to be back while you're Well, I hope you can still join us. I'm not sure. I don't know that I've heard the Split the Party song. I'll have to look that up after stream. let's see. There are so many winding passages. Mercy! Can you not? Okay. So we're gonna do this. Actually, no we're not. We're gonna do this. And then who do we want Garrett to... Let's go ahead and hit Vermin. And then Jenna will flare these three. And there they go. Okay. No problem. Jenna leveled up. And that was a useless path. I legitimately do not remember a lot of these passageways. Oh, that didn't even kill it? Well... Wait, what did that one... Oh well. A treasure chest with another small jewel. Okay. Well, fortunately, Jenna's magic is back to full, so that's not a problem. How many times can we level up? Hey, there's no need to attack us, little mushroom friend. I'm pretty sure that's the way we came from. Which means that I have no idea this is a pretty long pair of games. Like... Wait, was it this? This is a pretty long pair of games, and I did replay them to make sure that they... basically to make sure that they had aged as well as I remembered. And yeah, they pretty well have. There will be a place later that maybe has aged a little less gracefully. But we will not encounter that today either. Okay, finally. More statues. It doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Perhaps synergy is the key. Isaac, try to use your synergy. First of all, no. We're gonna depend on Garrett's synergy instead. Oh, and right off the bat, we, encounter this Minotaur relief. You hear the sound of a shifting stone. Is this where we heard it from? A maze? This place sure is. Isaac levels up again, and it looks like, no, this is just all that's in here. So let's move all these statues with our brain. Brain move. And up we go. Oh look, another fight. Does she? No. Okay. Oh heck. Okay. So we'll split like that, and maybe it will kill both bats? It's definitely gonna kill at least one bat. Okay, there goes the other. Let's see, I recognize that floor, so we're gonna go this way first. Why, God? Garrett can also cast Flare, but, like, no. So Isaac will hit the Amaze. Garrett can hit the side mushroom again, and that should kill everybody. Hey, it's an herb. It'll heal 50 HP from a single person. I'm actually just gonna give Isaac all of the herbs. Hey, check it out.
This is it! We found it! Clearly this is the mark of the sun, the heart of Soul Sanctum. It's just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth.
But if what they said was true, then that means they must have been...
They were thieves. They came to rob the sanctum.
Just start out with the wrong voice for Garrett. You know. Let's hurry back to the village and tell everybody.
Creighton? What's the matter? We're so close.
Close? Close to what?
We've come all the way to the heart of Soul Sanctum to turn our backs on it and leave. There's something wrong with that? Soul Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to... What do you think? Shall we go a little farther?
Yeah, let's. Oh, shit, I picked the wrong one.
Then you can all go back to the village without me.
If you put it that way, we don't have much choice.
I'm with Creighton. I want to look further inside. Really? We'll just go a little bit further. Good, it's decided. Let's move ahead.
I do wonder what their what exactly they intended to go back to the village to tell people. Like, hey, these people came to the village and threatened Creighton and told him all kinds of stuff that they had seen in Soul Sanctum. But they described things, whoops, I hit the wrong button. They described things nobody had ever seen before. So we broke into Soul Sanctum to see if they were telling the truth. And they were. And we should find them and I don't know what, but it's an emergency. Like, was that the plan? Is that what we're gonna do?
What is this room? There's a moon in the center, a picture of Luna. This must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Luna and Soul. These rooms must hide some kind of secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Isaac, would you look farther up the passage?
Sure.
Let me know what you find.
So, fun fact, this is how 12-year-old Rain learned that the sun and the moon had actual names. Let's see. No, it's just this. It's a really pretty room, though. We have a room over the moon room with movable statues. And we have another sun room, also with movable statues. Let's see what happens.
What's happening? Isaac must have found something.
Well, that didn't look good.
Isaac, stop! You're about to make a big mistake! Wait, Isaac!
What's wrong, Creighton?
This is a most interesting mechanism you found, Isaac. But this is clearly some kind of trap. This is a trap? Go look in the Luna room and you'll understand.
I won't understand because the puzzle reset. But okay.
You've done well. Finding this means you're looking in the right place. But if you move just one statue, you'll be caught in the Sanctum's trap.
But why would anyone put a trap here anyway?
I don't know who did it, but they've hidden something very important. Perhaps they've hidden the key to alchemy itself. Should I tell you more?
Yes?
I doubt you could understand it if I explained it now.
Well, then why did you even offer?
We must try to find a solution to this mystery. Sheesh, another mystery? I'll keep checking the Luna room. You continue exploring the Sanctum. My intuition tells me that light must be the key to this secret. We should test it.
Isaac, let's see if we can't figure this out ourselves. Sounds good. I've definitely never solved this puzzle before. Honestly, though, like, a lot of these... I don't know how simple they would be if you were playing them for the first time. This is, like, legitimately the dozenth time I would have solved some of these puzzles. Something clicked. But, like, for 12-year-old Rain, this puzzle was pretty simple to figure out the first time. Some of them were not.
What's happening? Isaac must have found something. You found it, Isaac.
Creighton.
Excellent work, Isaac. Where did that hole come from?
And now we're going to exposit on, you know, how we just solved that section of the puzzle.
Good work, everyone. So the statue puzzle was the trap. And that other statue was there to disarm the trap. And now that you've disarmed it, we should be all right. I'll observe from the Luna room where it's safe. You handle the rest.
Okay. So you go and, you go where it's safe and leave these literal children to solve this arcane puzzle by themselves. You know, the puzzle that killed my dad and my best friend / love interest's parents and older brother 3 years ago. Oh look, that changed too. How fascinating.
Look, Isaac!
He's so excited. He's so happy to show me these things.
The picture of Luna changed to Soul. But other than that, nothing looks different. That's strange. They went to the trouble of putting a trap here. And this is all that happens? Somewhere, something else must have changed. We must find it.
Oh, don't worry. We will. Before we do that, though, I am going to take a short break. I'm going to refill my water and run to the bathroom, and I will be right back. All right, thank you for your patience. Let's resume.
Look, the symbol on the floor. It changed from Sol to Luna. Surely there must be something in this room.
Could it be this crackly shit on the wall over here?
Aha! This has to be it. Let's go, Isaac. Wait for me, Isaac. I'm on my way.
We should definitely go through this weird portal. And look where we are. What a crazy looking room.
Where are we?
This BGM is for sure one of my favorites in the whole game.
Is that the ocean? No, it couldn't be. The ocean has waves. The ocean? What's that? The ocean is a thing of endless water at the end of the world. You would not understand. Someday I'll show it to you myself.
Imagine living in definitely pre-modern, but medieval fantasy world, in a village your entire life with very little outside information, totally landlocked.
The elemental stars. They really exist. The elemental stars exist.
You taught us about those. Elements are the foundation of all matter.
Stones, wood, even us. All things are made from those 4 elements. Did I get it right, Isaac?
Well, technically there are 118 elements, but you know.
Exactly. As I have told you many times, the elements are the source of all matter. Earth, water, fire, wind, those are the 4 elements. Legend holds that the 4 elemental stars contain the purified essence of each element. And now, those legendary stones are before us. The Venus star, the elemental stone of Earth. Mercury star, possessing the power of water's many forms. There is the Mars star, glowing red with the fire contained within. And Jupiter star, bound with the wind's fury.
Creighton, why are you getting so excited?
How can you be so calm in the face of such wonders? You're looking at the very source of all alchemy. Haven't I told you all this before?
I mean, sure.
What? I must have fallen asleep then, because I don't have a clue what he's talking about. The Wisdom Stone, the Stone of Sages. This stone dominates everything. It can transmute crude matter into gold, even thwart death itself. You understand now, don't you? The study of alchemy began with the search for this very stone.
I don't really get how it works, but they have enormous power, right?
Beyond enormous. With a single gem, one could conquer the world. Now, perhaps you begin to understand.
Don't scare us like that, Creighton. I totally thought you were serious. Conquering the world.
Who can say what the truth is?
That's one way to respond to that.
That's why I've been searching for the elemental stars. I seek to learn the truth about these stones. Now they lie before me. Oh.
Well, I don't think you should be the one to go get them by yourself. Be careful, Creighton. It looks slippery.
But I must examine the elemental stars.
Make the boys do it. Hello, Nori. Welcome to stream. How are you?
Oh, I couldn't ask. Would you mind?
Old man can jump? Yeah, for sure. He'd be glad to get the stones for you, right, Isaac? Sure. Absolutely. Thank you.
You'll need this, Isaac.
You brought those from your cottage, right, Creighton?
What are those bags? They're made of woven threads of mithril. I prepared them for just such an occasion. Now, go fetch the elemental stars and put them in those bags.
Yay, 4 mithril bags. I'm okay. Rough day, but things are looking up at least, I hope. I hope so too. I saw your post on Twitter, and I'm sorry you're having such a rough day. I'm doing pretty good. It's just another day here, mostly. Let's see. Mercury is not the first one we get, so it looks like Venus might be. Yes, removing these powerful artifacts is definitely a good idea. Well, thank you, Nori. That's very kind of you to say. You are also a sweetheart, and you deserve good days.
Good, good. Now go fetch the others.
We'll go all the way back up here. And here we are. We'll grab the Mercury star. So the Jupiter star is now accessible. I don't remember. I don't think the Mars star is accessible yet. We're to find out though. Okay. It is not. Hippity hop. Down here, we'll get the Jupiter star, and nothing bad will happen at all. So that's 3 of the 4. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It looks like they've spotted us.
I thought we'd be safe until they'd gotten all the elemental stars.
You mean to steal the elemental stars? Master Kraden, are you calling us thieves?
As I recall, aren't you the one who stole our information? Hey, it's not our fault if you ran your mouth in public. What will you do with us once you've got the elemental stars?
I'm sure they'll do us in once they no longer need us. Relax. You will not be hurt.
So what's the plot of this game beside Old Man Wants Gems? We're actually in the beginning stages of activating the plot. So, once upon a time, this red-haired girl in the middle, and one of the characters that I'm currently playing as, she lost both of her parents and her older brother, and our main player character lost his father in a storm that was set up, that was created by a trap sprung by the blonde-haired lady and the blue-haired man in the area that we're in. Three years later, we are here. They are disclosing information to us to basically see if we will come here and do their dirty work for them. And that is what's currently happening.
That was our agreement, was it not? That all depends on how well they cooperate.
They'll be safe as long as they hand over the elemental stars. Isn't that enough?
You heard us. If you wish to save your friends, then give us the elemental stars.
No problem. Do you accept our terms?
No, Isaac, you must not give them the elemental stars. Why would you deny us? Don't you want your friends to be safe? What guarantee do we have once we've given you the elemental stars?
Guarantee. Ah, I have one. You will have to remove your mask.
That means... Ah, of course, a fine idea. He will be our guarantee.
Under the circumstances, we have little choice. Felix, remove your mask.
What? What did he say, Isaac? He called that guy Felix. That's what he said, isn't it? You heard it too? Felix. It can't be. That day, the boulder. We saw him die, didn't we?
We saw him and my dad and both of her parents get dragged into the river by a giant boulder. Yes, that did happen.
Then what kind of guarantee are they giving us?
What's wrong, Felix? Don't you want them to feel safe?
Felix, wasn't that the name of your brother?
But that accident, my brother, he... Nori! The boulder was not feeling conflicted that day.
I'll do it.
I can't decide what voice Felix has.
I'll take off my mask.
It's not possible.
Is he?
I know I've caused you much grief, Jenna. It was a miracle that I survived that day. We are the ones who saved him.
We saw him floating unconscious in the river as we passed.
I've been with them ever since. I have experienced a lot.
But why? Why did you leave me all alone?
Jenna.
My own brother, I thought you were dead.
Save this teary reunion for later.
That's right. The elemental stars come first.
Is this acceptable? Felix would never allow us to harm you or his sister.
Felix will be our guarantee. Now give us the elemental stars. Where does all this take place that all these people have such normal-ass Western names? Let's see. So, the map of the world in Golden Sun actually does have some correspondences to the real world. And we are in a sacred place called Soul Sanctum atop this mountain called Mount Aleph in the heart of the continent of Angara. You might recognize the name Aleph from the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and you might recognize Angara, I believe, is a place in Turkey. Feel free to correct me. So, we're very much on a fantasy analog for Eurasia right now.
We don't have a choice. Should we give them the elemental stars? I guess I should take them to them.
I Isaac handed over the elemental stars. Zoop!
Will you permit me to relieve you of those elemental stars?
Oh, Alex, you're late. Alex is another of our companions. Hand the stones to him.
I think Ankara? Yes. In this game it is definitely spelled with a G, but you are correct.
Oh, great. After we did all that work.
Garrett gave him the elemental stars.
I'm afraid I must apologize in advance. For you will be bringing us the remaining elemental star as well.
Wait a second. You want us to grab the other one for you, too?
Oh, did you not understand me?
You said you'd set Jenna free once we gave you the elemental stars. You promised.
I love how Alex is just like, I don't have a witty retort for that. Saturos?
No, my friend, we want you to bring us all the elemental stars.
Stop grumbling and bring us the last star.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be waiting for the rest.
Okay, and we'll travel up here. We ain't going that way, though. So, let's see. We'll just talk to everybody right quick. Jenna's perspective on this is so tragic. And like, Felix has nothing to say because, like, not only, so we thought Felix was dead, not only is Felix Jenna's older brother, but he was also Isaac's friend. Actually, yeah, Alex is Greek, Felix is Latin, Jenna and Isaac are... Isaac is Hebrew, Jenna is Arabic. Okay. I actually did not know that. Thank you for the, checks out being like first century Eastern Mediterranean names. Uh-huh. Thank you very much for, sorry, I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. Thank you very much for, heckin'... Thank you for enlightening us. That is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I just don't words right. Alright, we've got the Mars star. Well, that ain't good.
What's the matter? What happened?
No, not again.
The water's gone.
Without the energy of the elemental stars, the chamber is collapsing. Is this the terrible retribution the villagers spoke of? No, this must be more of alchemy's power. over. But what was it?
What is that?
No!
What happened that Felix is evil, assuming the people with face paint are evil? So one of the reasons that I love this pair of games very much is it is more complicated than the face paint people are evil. The short version is Felix would have died in that storm I mentioned earlier. He was found floating in the river, and Saturos and Minardi rescued him. And you can decide for yourself if they're evil or not, but they definitely have certain manipulative tendencies, and they definitely held over his head that they saved him. So he's been traveling with them. Presumably there is some reason why he is in on their scheme.
That rock! It's floating! Do you know what it is, Isaac?
I mean, I do, but...
Me neither. It looks like someone's using synergy to lift it. Could that be the wise one?
They said they saved him, but we don't know what happened after that.
Correct.
We do not know what exactly has gone on in the last 3 years in Felix's life. We do get some insight into that in the second game.
Such power. Incredible.
Wow.
It must be the guardian of the elemental stars. This doesn't look good. Maybe we should just escape while we can.
But we need the Mars star. We can't leave it behind.
I agree with Felix. We're no match for the guardian. The Mars star will have to wait for another day.
What about Isaac and Garrett? You can't just leave them here.
Forget about them. They won't make it out alive.
But Saturos, there's still a chance they might survive.
Anything is possible, so what do you suggest we do? We take this Jenna with us. If they survive, they will want her back. And if they want her back, they will bring us the star. Regardless, Creighton must come with us. He is connected to all this. Alex, are you breaking our promise? Conditions have changed since we made that promise.
And that's kind of the manipulative tendencies that I'm talking about. Conditions have yes, we made this promise, but circumstances have changed. And is that an inherently bad thing? I don't think so, but that is very much the kind of thing that they will use anytime they can. How dire the circumstances are really don't matter as much.
Jenna's not part of this. I won't let you hurt her. Do what you will with me. Just let Jenna go. Your bravery speaks well of you, old man, but you cannot help Jenna now.
If we leave Jenna, she will surely die. Is that what you want, Felix?
Perhaps we ought to continue this elsewhere, Felix?
Felix.
Please, can we go now? Let's make haste. Hey, don't push my sister.
Who do you think you're talking to? You owe us your life.
Minardi. Master Creighton, you will be joining us, of course.
This sequence does take long enough that, I mean, they could have escaped. Isaac, Garrett, don't die.
The Mars star. It's a pity that we have to leave it, but perhaps we'll be seeing it soon.
Delicious tea.
Well, this turned out badly, wouldn't you say? It's a miracle we survived. Jenna and Creighton are gone. You don't think they'll hurt Jenna and Creighton, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they'll be safe. Felix is there. This really is terrible. We've got a long way to go if we're gonna make it out of here.
And if you had already made it out of there, then
We're in big trouble.
you would not be in such big trouble.
Let's get out of here. Hey, Isaac. Isaac, I'm over here. Come on, we've gotta go. Why are you standing there? This place has become dangerous. You're the dangerous one.
That's definitely not good. You can see in each of those cracks in the floor, they begin to flare up.
The volcano will soon erupt. I cannot hold it for long. You must leave this place. The elemental Jinn, they have returned. Take out the elemental star. Return it to its bag. The elemental stars are moving away from here. Without the power of the elemental stars to contain it, the magma flows freely once again, and this chamber is collapsing. There will be no chamber for the elemental stars to return to. The world will be exposed to the threat of alchemy. Alchemy? A threat? It can be a dangerous power if it is misused. the elemental stars ignite the flames of the 4 lighthouses, that power will be released. As long as the 4 lighthouses remain unlit.
Well, that really ain't good.
The volcano, it is erupting. Flee now. But how? I see. I will help you.
That's very sweet, Nori. You're so kind.
Did that floating eye thing save us?
It sure did.
Yeah, right. Let's get out of here.
I wonder. Yeah, that was right. Let me just use my retreat synergy instead of trying to navigate that whole thing. But seriously, that really is kind, Nori. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, did you? If you missed it at the beginning of stream, there are too many characters for me to attempt to voice, so I'm not even gonna try to voice everybody the way that I did with Celeste. So. He was going with, yeah, see there? Listen to the child. No, you... I accept that I'm very sweet. And so should you. We went to Creighton's. We're studying alchemy. Mount Aleph is the source of alchemy.
Uh-oh. It's Grandpa and literally the entire village.
Nope. We need to catch our... We need to take our licks. We're safe. Kind of. In a manner of speaking. Well, you see, we went up to the mountain like we weren't supposed to, and then we did a bunch of other things that we're not supposed to do, and now Jenna and Creighton have been taken. Private conversation in what is basically their church. I have no idea what this is supposed to mean, unless it's just that they were running around every which way, which is accurate. They were taken by these people in face paint that almost killed us 3 years ago. That are the reason why Dad's dead. They can be saved, but we gotta get real heckin' strong. Well, you see, there was this big, stone guy with one eye, and he was real powerful. Oh yeah, I've dreamed of that before. Excuse? Yeah, and I hallucinated that it was talking to me just now. Dog. Well, we also told you what was happening in Soul Sanctum. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's less bad. Also, that does seem like evidence of some manner of supernatural communication, so... Something worse than the destruction of Vale?
What could be worse than the destruction of Vale?
The destruction of lots more than just Vale, Garrett. There's more to the world than our tiny town. The whole world will what? There is so much that I could say about what has just been said, but so much of it is second game spoilers. Garrett is also 17 and was objectively one of the contributors, there we go, to the disaster currently playing out. See, we share responsibility for that. You know what to do? You're gonna let me decide? Okay, we're going.
You accept. Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it.
At least Garrett's grandfather knows what's up right here. Like, he objected to Garrett going, and then Garrett left it to Isaac, and now Grandpa's like, no, you left it to Isaac. We can't be doing this. AoE ball. Exactly. I'm trying to think. So, okay. Felix must unlock the power. So, we've been told that the elemental stars have no chamber to return to. We've been told alchemy is a terrible power. We've been told that we must save ourselves. Find the lighthouses. You will have the guidance of the elemental star.
Then what?
What should they do there? You know, you're given these children this monumental task. Don't you have anything else? Yeah, find these little dudes. Go to the lighthouses. Also find these elemental spirits. That's all I've got for you. I'm not sure if I should say this or not. Do notice, I'm gonna go ahead. Do notice that at no point were Isaac and Garrett told to stop Saturos and Minardi. That was not part of their instructions. And that's all I have to say about that. My mom and my friend's grandpa want to have a conversation with their kids. Can y'all scoot?
Oh yeah, meditation. Time to go.
I love that. I love that shit. Sending children off with no help or direction. And I mean, literally. The world is ours to what did he say? To save or destroy? Something like that? Rest time. Are you ready for more exposition? I love that it's these two, like, small children that's like, you didn't hear the latest village rumors? These two teenagers are leaving on an epic adventure. Dog. I love also that this little girl is just like, well, one of their moms isn't here. Don't drink the water if it smells funny. What are you playing this on? Switch? Yeah, so this is a Game Boy Advance title. It is on the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Game Boy Advance emulator thing. Aw, she gave us an herb.
I know not to drink stagnant water, sis.
Don't listen to him, Isaac. He is a pig. He'll eat anything that's not tied down. My mom's not coming. It's fine. Auntie Dora asked me to give you this. Catch beads. All right. Farewell. All right, later, skaters. Welcome back, Kumamara. Okay, I can come back into the village immediately. Okay. I knew that you could later. I got it in my head that you couldn't right then, and I'm not sure why. Hey, it's a little guy. Just the kind of fighter I've been looking for. Let me tag along with you. I'm a Venus Ginny. My name is Flint. I must find my comrades. We were separated when the volcano erupted. Whoops, I wouldn't know anything about that. You can be beneficial? Well, that's neat. I will definitely take you with me. I wish that you would not. I love unskippable tutorials. Sort of looks like a cross between a cat and a frog, and I like... Right? That's a really accurate description of a Venus Djinn. Ginny? Genie? A little Earth dude. I don't need you to show me these things. We don't have to do this part. There we go. Gotta go cook food before stream. Thanks for joining us, Nori. It was a lot of fun having you, and I hope you enjoyed. And I hope your stream goes super smoothly. I do appreciate that in the second game, you can skip this. One more thing. I'm now recovering because I used my energy to do that. Always a good time when... You're so sweet. I love you. I hope you have a good evening. I'll try to catch some of your stream if I can. And if not, I too will be on your bot squad. Yep, I got all that. You don't have to say anything else to me. You can just not do that. Bloop. We are gonna go ahead and set this Jin. Jin do give some pretty good stat increases, especially when you have more of them and are a higher level. Hey, none of that. Hush. Perish. Ow. Old school tutorials gotta hold your hand. You know, I think the thing that I hate the most about that tutorial is that a lot of the game right before that does a very good job of not holding your hand and just like teaches you kind of how the game works without like there are a couple places where you get an exposition dump, but a lot of the tutorial takes place very in-world. And that definitely is a little jarring in comparison. Oh hey, an event. What is happening? Can't stay another minute in a place like this. We have to go back to Kale. Okay. So they take off. Oh shit, the bridge is out. They can't go back to Kale. How are we gonna get to Kale? Well, you're not. I'm worried about leaving Ivan behind. As fond as I am of Ivan, it was his fault my rod was stolen. Huh. And his strange powers will aid him in his search. Oh, a young person with strange powers? What an interesting turn of events. Natural tutorials are great, but then it seems kind of jarring. Yeah, 100%. Where can we go? Well, you could go back to the town that you were in. That's an option. So they're gonna end up in a place called Lunpa. Well, that's very interesting. Later, skaters. And now we're in a place called Vault. And I'm going to double save. You can ignore slots 3 and 4. That's not important to your interests. A stolen rod, you say? Yeah, a stolen rod. But with that, we have gotten all of the beginning exposition dumps out of the way. We're officially out of the beginning of the game. The events of the plot have been set into motion. And so now I'm going to go ahead and call stream, and we'll pick this up again next time. I appreciate y'all joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I really love these games. There's a lot of exposition at the beginning especially, but we're still gonna get a little bit more, but we've in large part broken out of that. And so the rest of the game will pick up as we play a little more. So I hope you will join me for that too. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate it. I hope you will leave me a like and maybe a comment if you enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all next time. Been real fun to see? Good. I'm glad you've enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all later.